Welcome back to Manor Lords. We are playing the Restoring the Peace campaign on challenging conditions. Welcome back. I hope you've enjoyed watching part one. If not, it's available in this same playlist. For now, let's continue. We are in May of year one. We have rich stone, we have rich mushrooms, which I think for someone who's not that experienced, or even for experienced players, it's a great combination to have. It'll make us a lot of money. In the background there, you see the Baron going after some brigands. We're not worried about that. Let him take care of that. We don't have the means to do this yet. We have pretty much all of our basics set up. Our approval isn't great, but we have had immigration. The woodcutter is set up. The only thing that's missing right now for the very basic setup is someone for the storehouse. We did collect the supplies. We're just waiting now for someone to come in to one of these houses in order to be able to staff the storehouse. And once that is staffed, we'll be staffing the trader, and we'll also be building the church. Actually, we should plan that right now. We should have enough planks soon. Not soon enough. So as you can see, we only have 9 timber. I have a reserve set for 12. So unless they hit 12, actually what we can do is we'll take the saw pit worker, because we don't have enough logs right now anyway, so we might as well make our people just a little more happy, because the woodcutter is working, so there will be fuel coming in, and that'll make our people a whole lot happier than they were just a week ago. Hopefully that strategy is going to work out, but so far so good. Oops, trader is coming up. We'll also be building a couple of hitching posts for that, but for now, let's save up our construction material for the church. But it's good to have it, but right now I'd just like to get some more planks going. In the meantime, we have half a month left until we get the next person. We also need to get some more houses up, or maybe, oh, no, let's get some more planks going first. Once we get some more planks in, we'll be adding these two, and we'll also be building the church. But the church is going to be our priority, and we'll have plenty of time to add some more housing as well. For now, we still have 2 to fill, as we can see. And then one of our priorities will also be to build a fishing hut and to add backyard extensions to all of these houses. For now, though, we're waiting for someone to come in. In the meantime, just, enjoy this view. It's so pretty. I honestly love this game. And I've had my ups and downs about liking the gameplay itself, but the current version, I have to say, is pretty awesome. Not sure how new versions that the developers will come up with will hit the nerve for me quite as much, but for now, I'm quite happy with it. But your mileage may vary and all of that, but I think they've done a pretty awesome job. Once you figure out the mechanics, it's okay to make money and everything. Still can't believe I have that face of that dude up there. It's really annoying, but I don't want to restart, because that way we won't get the same resources again. And I don't want to keep re-rolling, so we'll just live with that face and pretend it's not there. Anyway, everyone is busy. Who should we? Okay, we have some fuel, so let's get the fuel guy into the saw pit so that we can get the church going. Although even without the church, just by having firewood and food, our approval is back up. And we'll have someone else coming in just 2 in-game days. So yeah, overall, I'm quite happy with the start. We'll be adding, yeah, there they are, 1 more person. And then there's our planks. Let's build the church just in case. I think it'll be nice to have that right here on the lake, don't you think? So let's put that up, and I'd also like to plan for the tavern, although we probably won't be developing the city so far. The plan really is to beat the Baron, and then I don't think I'll continue the long play, but who knows, I might. So let's do that. And then add 1 more house right here. I think that should work out pretty well. I don't necessarily like double plots. Let's see if we start this. Well, I like double plots for veggie gardens and everything, but not for normal stuff. So let's just do the single plot and see whether we can squeeze in another one. But it doesn't look like it, but that's okay. You know what? We'll just put let's just put a little shrine here. It doesn't cost us anything. And it's gonna look nice. Okay, next priority. Get that quarry up and running. And again, we'll be building 2 of them for this playthrough. I think we'll do this. And then build our first quarry. Not really pretty to have that in the middle of the city, but you know, you do what you have to do. Okay, so we have the marketplace up and running, and one of our next priorities was setting up more food. So let's get the Fisher Hut up and running as well. So for now, it's really, you know, waiting for the first wave of immigrants to come in order to get our city up and running. By the way, I paused the construction of the small tavern. We're not going to use it for quite a while, but I wanted to plan for the space anyway. So the quarry is coming in, and the second one again will be going on to the other side. And I also want to start trading as soon as we can. So for now, food is looking great. 11 months is fine, even though some of it would rot if we didn't have storage. But this will get us through the winter most definitely, and then hopefully we can also take advantage of the fish resource here as well. But the first issue that I do want to solve is trading. And 8 months of fuel also means that we'll have a bit of firewood to sell in just a moment, so that's pretty cool. So of course we have lots of construction going right now, so we're not adding much more in the way of planks, which also means that we can add trade. So let's just pause this. Again, take your time for stuff. If you're not sure, just, you know, pause stuff. It's fine. So we have that rich stone resource, so we will be exporting rubble stone all the way down to 20. We will also be exporting planks over 60. And we will be trading rough stone over 0. Later we'll be adding honey and wax and everything. We're not setting that up just yet. And we'll also be exporting herbs over 30. So all of these are minor trade routes, so you don't have to buy them. We will be relying on our traders to take those items to the trade nodes of map, and also make sure that we export firewood. Let's start with 80. And by the time the traders come in, we'll probably be at 80. So, okay, unpause and watch our village develop. Yeah. I so like this game, like the flexibility of the burgages and everything. It's really pretty cool. It's fun to play. And I'm finding that's actually really fun to make these videos as well. I didn't think that it would be that fun, but it is. I mean, the last playthrough against the Baron on normal difficulty was just pretty awesome to beat him quite decisively. And I'm hoping to be able to do the same thing in this playthrough. And the other series is still uploading as we talk here, as I'm, recording this video. And I'm quite impressed with my computer, to be honest, because I've been told that it's mid at best. But it's been, it's been doing well. Like YouTube is uploading the video in the background, and there's OBS Studio running with the recording, and at the same time, of course, the game is running, which is quite taxing, or can be quite taxing on the system. So overall, I really can't complain about the performance of this machine. Quite happy with it. Okay, approval is going up as well. Let's give the fishermen some more priority. Then we have someone who is free to work, so let's staff. Actually, no, we don't have enough timber yet, so let's staff the forager hut to get some more mushrooms going, just to add more to our food supply in order to be prepared for the winter. And then as soon as we can, these vegetable gardens are going to be developed. But for now, it's just a bit of waiting for stuff to be done and watching people work. And I do apologize for not running the game on the normal difficulty. I just don't have the patience for that. I will be slowing it down for anything that's important, like any military play. But in the meantime, I hope you understand that the at least 4 times fast forward is okay to watch and doesn't look too gimmicky. But then again, it's not all that interesting to just wait for stuff to happen, especially if you're not playing yourself, I guess. So hopefully this is okay to watch in on this speed and with the commentary. On a note of self-criticism, I know that I and ah too much, but it's so hard to get rid of. I'm really trying, but it's not really working all that well. But please be patient. I'm still pretty new to the whole, recording stuff. So I'm doing my best. There we are. I'm doing my best, but it's not working quite that well. I do hope that it's still okay to listen to. I know that lots of people put on these videos to watch at night, myself included. So of course there's some YouTubers that I really appreciate that they just have great voices to fall asleep to. And I do appreciate their content awake, but just to have some white noise in the background, there's just some voices that are awesome. And I'm not going to share who it is, but if you're interested, drop me a like, drop me a comment. I might share. But for now, it's so weird to say that. But for now, we won't be sharing any names. But I would appreciate any likes or follows on the channel. It's very rewarding to see people enjoying the stuff that you're creating. Even, it's not, of course, it's not my game, but to be creating something that people enjoy, and, to see the watch numbers rising is cool. And so it's fun to create some more stuff and know that maybe if you're helping with, or if I'm helping with what I'm doing here, some people be more successful with the game and not be quite as frustrated with some of the mechanics in the game. I think, we've all won, basically. So, let's see. We have some timber. Let's give it just a little more time before we... And let's give the burgage some more priority. I'm a bit bummed that it's not going any faster. Oh wait, let's see. Maybe someone is stuck somewhere. Logging camp. No, they're working. It's all good. We have our oxen. Yep. Everything should be working. It's just a bit slow. But we're still only in July. It's all good. Okay, we have lots of food. We have lots of fuel. So let's get this one back into the saw pit. And watch our little village grow and be successful. Quite a bit of stuff going on as well for the construction. Sometimes the game tends to get stuck just a bit. And it looks like this is the case right now. But, don't worry about it. It happens and it's fixable. Nothing is lost by having construction being just a little slow. And oh my god, that's a drought right there. Look at the fish. Oh, that's just bad. Okay, that's a bad drought right there. That's not good. But again, that's weather for you. And climate change is real, so there's that. And I guess it happens in Earlhot as well. Still, construction is a bit annoying. We didn't add someone for August. I would have liked to add one more, but it is what it is. We have that burgage up though, and we'll be adding a few more as well. So timber is getting better, and that means that our plank our plank production should be reaching the construction sites. This looks so bad with the drought, but that also means that the fisherman doesn't have to be on a priority, and hopefully there it is. The church is up and running, so that's good. We do have a trader. Yeah, we have all of that set up, so we're all set. And then, oh, I forgot about the shrine. That has to be built too. Ooh, I thought that was just, well, okay, at least it didn't use any resources apparently. Or maybe it did, and that's what slowed it all down. I don't know. But we're good with food, we're good with fuel. It's only August. We have lots of stuff in storage. Now let's not forget to control what goes into our storage. So I typically set it up that the granary will never, unless it's a granary just for crops, but the granary that served the market will not be accepting crops, no crafting materials other than herbs and honey. And the storage house or the storehouse will not be accepting any stone, no raw materials basically, just to make sure that we're not, adding unnecessary travel for the workers. So anything over 50 planks now is going to the trader, who's supposed to sell it anyway. We might be getting some notification that the storage is full. I'm not worried about that. So now let's add these two. Yes, in September we'll be adding someone, hopefully. So okay, so the fisherman's hut is there, but the it's so depleted. So we won't be adding anyone there. Let's have a look. We have someone in the granary and we have someone there. And then let's upgrade these. The next thing will be the next worker, or this one worker that we have there. Yeah, he will be a miner right here. Perfect. So that means that our trader will have something to trade very soon. We're still harvesting mushrooms. And I think you see now that with the of the Vogtland card that doubled basically what's in this node. That's a lot of food. So it's not even all that bad that the fish is pretty much dying here. We're not worried about the another ruler's army. They will not be attacking us just yet. So no worries there. It's just another bandit camp spawned, and as soon as the bandit camp spawn, the Baron will send people there. But as we don't have an army just yet, we're not worried about that. So the next thing that we're going to build before we take another break is our manor. We can't just yet because we don't have enough rubblestone yet, but the quarry should bring their... Yeah, should bring a result fairly quickly. There we go. One more person. Let's add them to the quarry as well. And we have everything crewed as much as we need to. That means we'll have to add the hitching posts here for the trader, because we'll be buying horses for the trader as quickly as we can afford it. As we can see, we've already made the first bit of money, so the horse is definitely a priority right there, because that just means that they can travel to the off-map nodes so much more quickly. So any horse we can give the trader that we can afford, we'll be adding. So we have one more immigrant that we can add, and then we're going to have to add a few more houses. We shouldn't add too much, but we're good with regard to food and fuel. So let's grow, you know, as long as we have enough food, we can grow. At least, you know, grow carefully, let's put it that way. I think that was the horse just arriving. Yeah. So I guess let's pause it right here. Again, I'm aiming for anything between 15 and 25 minutes for the videos, with the final one probably being a bit longer. For now, we're in September of year 1. We're at 10 families. We have plenty of food, plenty of firewood. We've trade set up, have made our first bit of money. Quarry is set up. We'll be building the manor first thing in the next video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye-bye.